of some of the materials you need to actually do rhinestone decals. These are the same materials you'll use if you want to do rhinestones on shirts or bags or whatever. Pretty much anything that can be heat pressed, you can put rhinestones on. Or if you put it on decal material, anything you can put a decal on, you can put rhinestones on. This right here is a rhinestone decal that's already made. It still has the backing on it, so that's why it has that frosted look. But once that backing is removed, it's completely clear. So once you put it on a car or a window, whatever, the only thing you'll see are the actual rhinestones. So to kind of give you an idea of what you need to make rhinestone decals or rhinestone transfers, first, you'll need a workstation. What this workstation is, it has a flocked material that is the same material that you use to make these templates. So if you're looking for this material, this is called sticky flock, but there's several different brands. So if you just search on Google, rhinestone template material, several different ones will come up. They're all good that I've tried. Some are flocked, some are not. The flocked are a little bit easier to move the rhinestones around on, but it's not necessary. So as far as the templates go, you can cut them yourself, or there are places where you can buy the templates already made. The templates can be reused as many times as you want, so you can cut them yourself out of like a solid sheet of the flocked rhinestone material. This is just the weeded out part of this little dots and puppy template. So the material comes like this. You just feed it in your vinyl cutter. It is pretty thick, so you're going to have to adjust your pressure settings accordingly. And what you do is you kind of weed backwards. You leave the part that you cut and you keep the outside. So you're going to want a box around your template. Normally, the rhinestone templates that you buy already ready to download will have that box already for you. Same thing if you wanted to cut like letters. All of them have boxes around it, and what that does is it makes it easy for you to line them up. So, like, we're just gonna take some, and those boxes just help you line it up so that it's all even. And again, you just move those around. You can use them as many times as you want, and you just save them on your backing paper that the template material came on, or you can save it on the backing paper of the transfer material, which I'm going to talk about next. This is rhinestone transfer tape. If you're familiar with regular decals, it's just like that, except this one can be heat pressed. So what you do is you just pull this off, you lay it on top of your rhinestone transfer you just made, and then you can lift the rhinestones and put it either on decal material, or you can put it on a shirt or whatever you're going to press at the moment. The reason why this particular template is in two pieces is this is what they look like whenever it's a two-color decal. And if you notice, this lays directly on top of here. And what you'll do is you'll fill all these holes with rhinestones, and then you'll transfer tape it, move it aside, and then you'll fill all these holes with a different color rhinestone, and then lay that same transfer tape on top. And then you'll have two colors of stones that are perfectly lined up, which we're going to do another video immediately following this. I'll put a link down below on actually making this particular decal. As far as the rhinestones go, there's a lot of different sizes of rhinestones. The most popular in most of the templates will use SS10 rhinestones, which are these. It's the only kind I use. You'll find some templates that call for bigger rhinestones or smaller rhinestones if you just want a variety, but I just really like the look of the SS10. They're the easiest to find for templates. They're the easiest to find for rhinestones. They're big enough that they're not a pain to work with, but they're small enough that you can get a lot of stones in a small area, so you get that nice shine like this. Kind of give you an idea. There are different types of rhinestones. If you're looking online and you see a bunch of different kinds, you're probably going to see economy stones, Korean stones, and machine cut stones. These particular ones are machine cut. I usually always buy machine cut. They're just a higher grade. They're just more consistent all the way around. Like, you won't find many broken stones. The adhesive on the back, these are called hot fix rhinestones, which that is super important. You have to have hot fix rhinestones to apply it with heat to things. And what hot fix means, if you can see this, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is adhesive on the back of the rhinestone. And once that's heated, it melts and adheres to whatever surface you're putting it on. So hot fix is important. If it doesn't say hot fix, that means there's no adhesive in the back and you have to glue them individually. So that's what hot fix means. This brand of rhinestone right here, both of these are Pelosa brand. You can find them on a website called Shine Art USA. I'm pretty sure that's right, but I'll put a link down at the bottom in case it's not. Another great brand is Bella rhinestones. Those are really good too. They are more expensive than the Pelosa, but they do have a really good shine to them. I don't see a big difference between these and the Bella at all. If I had them both together, I don't think I could tell which is which, but I will say the Bella last forever. We have a shirt we made that's about 4 years old for my daughter. It's been washed millions of times and the rhinestones are still all there. We also have a shirt made with Pelosa. It's just not as old, so I can't really compare it, but all the stones are there for that one as well. All of our rhinestone decals, we always use Pelosa, and we haven't had any trouble at all. Kind of just a trick whenever you're pressing rhinestones. Okay, again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but if so, if you look around the edge of the rhinestone, you should see like a clear circle, which is actually the adhesive from the back of the rhinestone that's melted and is around the stone. So it kind of sets it in there. So if you're not sure if you got a good press on your rhinestones, you should see that clear circle around each one. You can't really see it on shirts, but you can see it on decals. As far as the decal material, this is what it looks like. You can buy it in rolls or you can buy it in sheets. This is called Rhinestone Stick-Ons is the brand that we always use. We've used it for a long time. We really like it. The regular supplier we buy from is no longer in business, but a lot of people have it. Like, a lot of suppliers have it. So pretty much just Google Rhinestone Stick-Ons. You will find this. Most likely, whoever has this will also have this workstation, or you can make your own with the template material. And what I mean, you can get just a what do you call it? Bulletin board or whatever from Walmart and just cover it with this. But this line right here, this empty space of plastic, that is really important. So if you do make your own, you want to leave something here that you can attach your transfer tape to, because when you're doing two color decals such as this, you're gonna stick your transfer tape to the side, get the first color, flip it over, put this on top of this, and because this is stuck on there, it's gonna perfectly lay back down where it should be, which again, that's gonna be in the other video. We're gonna actually do it and show you how that works. As far as tools go, this is just a really helpful thing to help you pick up the rhinestones once they're knocked over. So say that's right there. You put it in the holes of your template. You can just use this to scoop it back up. It just makes it much easier to clean up. Oh, shoot. And then the brush that I'm using, well, you pretty much can find at any supplier that has rhinestone things. It's just a rhinestone brush. It's really soft, and what you're gonna do with that, just to kind of give you a quick overview, you pretty much dump your stones on it. You take this brush and you just kind of push them around and they will fall into place. The holes in your template are just the right size. They're just big enough for the rhinestones to fall in, but they're small enough that they don't come back out. And then the weight of the rhinestones will make them automatically fall the right side down. And I mean, sometimes you have to move them around, get them out and put them back in. But in general, they're pretty easy to get in place. I know it seems weird, but it works really well. Also, with rhinestone templates, you can cut them yourself with a vinyl cutter. You can buy the templates for download pretty much anywhere that has rhinestone supplies. But it's different than vinyl because with like a vector, you can size it as big or as small as you want, and you just cut it in your vinyl and you place it on your project. With rhinestone templates, you can't change the size because you need these holes to stay the size that they are for the rhinestones to fit in there correctly. So before you buy your template, just check the size and make sure that the finished product is the size that you need for the back of your car or your laptop or whatever. Normally they come in several different sizes, so that's just something to check. And if you change the size of your rhinestone template and cut it, it won't work when you're trying to put your rhinestones in it. It'll either be too small or too large. Other than that, that's pretty much the basics of rhinestones. You will do this the same for, like I said, decals or clothing or whatever. And this is like sticky, so you can stick it to your station and lift it up, and that's what keeps it from moving. But I think that is it to kind of give you the basic. Also, this is really helpful just to get these little stones that just won't cooperate turned around, but most of them will cooperate pretty well. These stones right here, everybody always asks, these are the AB crystal. They're really pretty. They have like an iridescent look. Probably the most popular stones that we use. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We're going to do another video directly following this on actually making this, and then we'll do another one on installing it onto the back windshield of a car. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and you'll get notified when we put our new videos up. If there's something in particular you'd like to see, feel free to message us, and thanks so much.